Protest action in Parliament against the Info Bill, and Zuma denies Malima's suspension was premeditated. With the news this hour, I'm Ayanda Gunene. Protest action has started outside Parliament ahead of the second reading debate of the Protection of State Information Bill in the National Assembly. Picketers from the Right to Know campaign and the Western Cape Anti-Eviction campaign are protesting outside Parliament in protest against the bill in its current form. The legislation is expected to be voted on in the House tomorrow afternoon. Mercedes Besens reports.
And old South African man is secret everywhere. And new South African man is secret everywhere.
Gary Hartzenberg is the vice chairperson of the Western Cape Anti-Eviction campaign.
Got corruption here and a policeman there and a secret everywhere.
He was hoping that it was D-Day for the bill today.
You know, our government, they actually chop and change. We thought they're going to vote today on the bill.
Cecil Fedcook Burgess, you know.
The provincial coordinator of the Right to Know campaign, Nkwame Qedile, says the bill will affect every South African citizen.
Bill will affect every Jack and Jill in South Africa, whether you are an ANC member or not.
More protest action is expected outside Parliament tomorrow.
The State Security Agency, meanwhile, says claims that the Protection of State Information Bill would lead to censorship and information blackouts are sensationalist. SSA spokesperson Brian Dube says the bill provides numerous avenues for access to information, including classified information. President Jacob Zuma has denied allegations that the decision to suspend ANC Youth League President Julius Malema was premeditated and aimed at destroying his political career. Malema claimed that his 5-year suspension was decided on before the disciplinary hearings even started. Responding to a question posed at a meeting hosted by the New Age newspaper in Durban, Zuma said whilst he fully supported the decision to discipline Malema, he still regarded him as his comrade.
The president of the ANC Youth League is a president of the ANC Youth League, and that's how I relate to him. And of course, he has had to face the disciplinary action. And that comes to everybody in the ANC. It's not just because it is Julius. Anyone who flouts the constitution of the ANC takes action. That does not change how I feel about the president of the Youth League. I feel as I did any other time. As a comrade, I'll never change my attitude or my feelings.
Zuma says he will also not sack his spokesperson Mac Maharaj over media reports that he was implicated in the arms deal corruption scandal. A Sunday newspaper report claimed that Maharaj received millions of rands in bribes in return for issuing a tender to French arms manufacturer Thales whilst he was still Minister of Transport. Maharaj has denied the reports, arguing that the Scorpions have found no wrongdoing on his part. Zuma says there are no legal grounds to fire Maharaj. KwaZulu-Natal Premier Zweli Mkhize says more than 1,000 public servants in KwaZulu-Natal are alleged to have committed fraud and corruption amounting to about 500 million rands. He was addressing the Integrity Leadership Conference in Durban. Mkhize says the provincial government is strengthening its partnership with law enforcement agencies to root out fraud and corruption.
Of these cases, 755 have been reported for prosecution, whilst others are at various disciplinary stages. We enlisted services of retired Judge President Vuka Shabalala, whose wealth of experience has assisted us to fast-track disciplinary matters. The point we want to emphasize today is that going through the process of dealing with these cases of corruption, and when we count monies involved, we've discovered that corruption will have a long-term negative effect on the efficiency of the public investment.